Hello and welcome into another special edition of High School Hoops, the show the players watch. I'm Alex Eisman.
And I'm Deshaun Johnson. It's regional semifinals night for girls teams across the state, and Mid-Michigan is well represented on this stage.
That's right, and to get our night started, we'll feature two of the most talented teams in the area, a rubber match between Frankenmuth and Freeland with the season on the line. The first half was a battle, and to start the second, Addison Seaman spins in for a Falcons layup. Then they get active on the offensive glass, putback bucket thanks to Gia Johnson. However, the Eagles answer with one of their own. Isabel Bernthal, the board and the two. Big play for Muth. Freeland's turn to respond. Jocelyn Begic pulls and buries the tray ball. But after that, the Eagles ripped off a run. Macy Donovan, hand in her face. Doesn't matter. Triple's good. The freshman kept making plays. Another three-point opportunity. And another time, Donovan makes the Falcons pay. Muth working the boards on their side again. Rosemary Brenner this time on the putback pair. Their foot still on the gas. Grace Brenner here. Bullseye from distance. The Eagles seizing control of this game. Carrie Kiefer tries to keep Freeland in striking distance. That's an impressive basket from the senior. Then Begic tacks on three more, but ultimately it was too little, too late. The Frankenmuth Eagles flying high right now. They have looked dominant this postseason. Muth takes down Freeland 53-44. They're headed to the regional final.
On to game two. It's the Durand Railroaders taking on Rochester Hills Lutheran Northwest. Starting with the Crusaders, that's Addie Troska with the drive to the cup for an early score. Then the Railroaders quick on the response, though. It's Isabel Konechny driving up the right baseline for the layup. Back to the baseline, Konechny inbounding now. Quick pass to Marissa Harper, and the Railroaders with back-to-back scores. But now in transition, that's Scarlett Brown, and they aren't looking for a layup. Quick swing, quick three there for Paige McCaviage. And now going back down low, Troska can't get it to go, but Kiera Spays there on cleanup duty. Crusaders ruling now, finding it from all levels. How about another three from McCaviage, feeling hot from deep, and Lutheran Northwest just putting in the extra effort. Spays, another offensive board for some more easy second chance points. Railroaders just struggling to find the bottom of the net while the Crusaders found their motion early. They go on to take down Durand. Final score in this one, 53-31.
All right, back to Belding High School where Hamity took on Portland for the right to face Muth, but the Raiders struck first. Lily Thielen there. Hawks looking to answer, and Aaliyah Fields does. Tough shot off the dribble. She'll keep it rolling. The junior with a tray ball look on the wing, and she knocks it down. Fields giving her team a spark. Portland responds, though. Kayla Weber nets one. They are battling early. Then Aaliyah Robertson gets the post feed. Contacted on the way up. Count it and the foul. Who else to get three back for Hamity but Fields? Dialed in from distance. Another one drops. And they'll get a look from the same spot. This time, Aaliyah Harrison cashing in the triple. Raiders looking to punch back, and they do. Isabella Spitzley lays one up and in for Portland. And they keep on attacking offensive board for Summer Stopsinski. Putback's good, then a kick out to Thielen. Another tray, and again, she buries it. Portland took control of this game in the first half and never let up. The Raiders put an end to a phenomenal Hamity season in the regional semifinals. Final score, 54-34.
On to game three, we have the Grand Blanc Bobcats taking on the West Bloomfield Lakers, and right from the start, Lakers playing the quick game. Outlet pass up to Brianna Gamble-Jones. Through the contact, no whistle, but a score nonetheless. Then Sheridan Beal looking to get involved, going through multiple defenders, getting the whistle this time, and still scoring the bucket. And that was just a start for her. Now, the traditional three-pointer, and it's good. Beal heating up early in this one. But now here come the Bobcats, and that's Park Liggins. Two defenders in her face. She still knocks it down. However, West Bloomfield sticking with the game plan down to London Hall. She's looking for some space, and she gets it to put in the quick lay-in. Back to GB. Liggins down to Raven McQueen, looking to do the same right through the lane. A strong basket there. But even so, the Lakers just scoring at will. They got hot in the first half, never looked back. They go on to take down the Bobcats by a final score of 45-30.
Man, there are some good teams here, but we're seeing that there's a lot of good teams from all around the state right now, too. It's going to be it's going to be a battle for our Mid-Michigan teams that are still in it, going into the regional finals, trying to get to the state championship, state tournament. It'll be a battle. But we still have one more game to get to tonight. It's a matchup between two top-tier programs, Heritage and Rockford, duke it out for a spot in the regional finals. We have that coming up after the break, so stay with us. You can also catch up on the latest news in local, collegiate, and professional sports with the Mid-Michigan Now Sports newsletter. Every Saturday, you'll get an email with links to great stories from high school to the big time.
You can check out the latest scores and watch reports on young athletes who are on their path to greatness. Sign up for the newsletter by scanning the QR code on your screen. Welcome back in from the break. We still have one more highlight to cover, and it's a big one.
Two powerhouses collided tonight between Heritage and Rockford, and the Rams got off to a quick start. Kate Higgins driving in for the layup here. Then Audrey Mutterspaugh gets an open look from the corner. The junior converts the three-point opportunity. Hawks needing a response. Jayla Laster hauls in the offensive board, fights through to the defenders, and gets the shot to fall. And it'll be Laster again this time, pulling from distance, cashes the tray ball. She's helping wake Heritage up. Post feed to Alicia Ode. Tough shot moving away from the basket, but it finds the bottom of the net. Now it's Bregan and Hamilton slicing in. Uses the glass to tack on two more. Rockford seeking a run of their own. Anna Wypick gets it started there. Then a loose ball off the rim. Higgins scoops it, puts it back up for another pair. Very competitive half of basketball. Other end this time, Jocelyn Ode putting up a floater. That's true. The Rams got a little separation heading into halftime, though, and out of it, they broke the game open. They outscored Heritage 31-15 over the final two quarters, and they're moving on by a score of 54-31.
Now we're checking on some of our other girls basketball scores from across Mid-Michigan, starting with the matchup between Traverse City Central and Dow. The Trojans moving on from that matchup, while both Goodrich and New Lothrop also earned their spot in a regional final matchup with the wins on the night.
Genesee keeps on dancing after taking down Millington 58-46, while Harbor Beach fell short in a defensive battle with Sandusky. Mount Pleasant Sacred Heart looking very dangerous in that D4 bracket as well. They win 54-29 over Anekama.
Fowler earned themselves a matchup against Mount Pleasant Sacred Heart with that win tonight against Lutheran Seminary. Genesee Christian, they had a convincing win today over Our Lady of the Lakes, which puts them in a primetime matchup with Kingston as they took down Ubley 44-31.
I know it's a high school hoop show tonight, but I know you're very happy with the green tie over there. MSU, Big Ten champs. It was a dominant last 2 weeks for them. What else is there to say?
Yeah, no, I mean, you mentioned the last 2 weeks, 7 straight ranked wins, or 7 straight quadrant one wins to finish the season. They were playing some of their best basketball over the last 2 weeks, and that's exactly what you want heading into the tournament.
100%. And if they make a solid run in the Big Ten tournament, make it to the finals or win it, they could be looking at a 1 seed potentially, which is kind of crazy when you think about that West Coast trip, right?
Yeah.
From a couple weeks ago. Like they've turned it on. They've just turned it on.
Yep, I was worried back then, but you've seen what they put together since then, and you can only feel good about it as these next couple of weeks approach.
For sure. It's March. Anything can happen. We got boys basketball tomorrow, boys state quarterfinals, so make sure you come back for that. Have a great night, and we'll see you again for all that.